So that guy comes up to me and he says, you know, that's the last time I sucked dick for crack.
What'd you say?
Just everyday conversation, you know, growing up in the hood. That was Brent Westbrook. I know me some Brent.
Spiderweb.
Plug him.
Check
Plug him
him out
hard.
sometime. Okay? Check him out. But tonight's show, again, and will always be brought to you by Brody Web Design.
Forever. Without him, we'd be nothing.
Nothing. Brody Web Design is your expert in web design, programming, mobile apps, SEO, which in computer words means search engine optimization.
Respect.
Video animation and more. Go to brodywebdesign.com and get your business started.
Or die.
Today.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy, man.
Yeah, I met him once. He's my best friend. We're tight.
That's what happens.
Yeah, that's how cool we are. What's on your mind, buddy?
There's a lot on my mind today.
You got anything on your mind that you want to talk about?
Yeah, there's a lot. First off, should prostitution be legal?
That's a good one.
Yeah, I've been thinking. I don't know why this shit pops into my head, but every now and then I just like wake up and I just think if prostitution should be legal or not. I don't know if there's anything wrong with me. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm a schizophrenic and so am I. I don't know.
Love that.
Possibly.
Now, with the right stipulations, it could work. And it should fucking work. Because not everybody is capable of going out and getting some pussy. It just ain't. It's not in everyone's genes. They want to, but they're socially awkward, they're overweight, or they're just not good looking. Those people need to get laid. Because those people turn into fucking serial killers.
But don't you think the people that are actually giving them sex have problems if they're giving people like that sex?
Win-win.
So
Win-win.
that's like a recipe for like someone getting an ice pick in the back of their neck or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's dangers involved, and that's probably why it's not legal. Not to mention the government can't make any money off it.
Well, let them fucking regulate it because
no, they got to regulate everything.
Yeah, something has to happen. You can't just fucking throw
pornography.
All right.
So you were telling me the other day that if you videotape a prostitution adventure, then it's legal.
You probably won't go to jail. Like, I'm not the authority on the matter, but that's the way it seems. It's fucking stupid. It's stupid. It's like, I can pay you money and you can massage my back and then it'll lead to sex. And I just might go to jail if I get caught if you're an undercover cop. But if we videotape it, it's okay. It's going to be okay. Because we fucking videotaped it.
Yeah, for the whole world to see.
That's why shit's got to be legal. You got to make it legal. Make them get checked. Make them.
Okay, so what do they have? Is it like a union?
Yeah, do they have protocol? It's a job.
Yeah, but do they have like a building to go to? They report. They have to get like paperwork done on them. Like there's some kind of animal.
You should know what you're getting into.
Shots and stuff like that.
Look at it from your perspective.
It's like when you get a brand new puppy, you got to take it and you got to get shots.
Yeah.
Is that what you do to these people? Like every week, they get shots.
Yeah, you need to get checked out because this is dangerous.
But doesn't like those tests take a little bit to come back? I mean, HIV can be in your body for I don't know how long before you know it's there.
Yeah.
Are these tests completely legit?
I mean, honestly, you should wear a condom when being with a hooker. But
probably 3.
You should know what you're getting into. You should know that you go to an establishment where these girls are clean and they're kept and their medical records are up to date and everything is on the up and up.
But if you're trying if you're trying to have sex with a prostitute, all the cylinders aren't firing off at the same time. You're a taco short of a combo platter at this point. Yeah. So I mean.
So what?
Why would
It's the perfect job for those people. Those people are going to do it anyhow. Those kind of people.
No, I'm talking about the people that are paying for this shit.
Yeah. Well, would you rather have one that's pent up and isn't able to fuck and then takes his aggressions out at a movie theater with a fucking shotgun?
No. He would take his his I'm slow today. His aggression out on the free internet, pouring all over the internet.
Yeah, but
that's where he would take it out.
I would say,
if you're a normal, I think if you're a normal man and you're going like a couple weeks, maybe a month without sex, you're gonna masturbate to porn.
Fuck yeah, you are.
If you're
not get old too.
If you're not a normal fucking person, you're gonna go out looking for a hooker.
Yeah.
Okay? You're either gonna get some disease, she's gonna stick a nice pick in the back of your neck, or her pimp is gonna rob you, beat you up, or God knows what else he's gonna do to you.
That's true. That okay? There's danger involved.
Big time danger.
Oh. All right. So let's put it into perspective.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Now there's an establishment to go to for this.
Okay.
And there's nothing wrong with beating off. It's totally natural. Everybody does it. And if you don't, you go fucking crazy. Us as men, we know this. But it's not human contact. There's nothing like it. Sooner or later, beating off is going to get old. And you're going to need that human contact.
But sooner or later, normally the normal guy can find somebody.
Of course, he wouldn't have to go to a whorehouse.
Because he's normal.
Yeah, but there's an option.
So
you're a single
you
guy.
Beat up.
Like, hey.
You beat up.
Yeah.
So
yeah. No one to talk to.
So what I'm saying is normal men don't go to get prostitutes. Because normal men beat up. Because they know within 2-3 weeks, maybe even a month, they're going to get back on the horse.
You'll get young men doing it too.
You know,
straight out of high school.
Yeah, idiot drunk kids.
Yeah,
college kids.
But at least they can do it and know that their dick isn't going to fall off because they got some strange.
Well,
regulate it.
You can get strange without paying. That's all I'm saying.
You should. You should be able to. It's part of the hunt.
It's like water.
It's part of the hunt.
Although nowadays this water is not good.
The water today isn't good?
No.
Tell me all about it.
I don't know anything about it. I just know it's not good.
They tell you not to drink Arizona water for sure. You ever drink out of the tap from Arizona?
No.
When I first got here, not even when I moved here, I was a kid. My mom lived here forever. Came here, and I come from an area where you drink tap water, straight out of tap. So I went and got a drink. I pulled a glass out, went over, and I filled up my glass and was going to drink it, and the entire family yelled at me.
It was probably like Flint, Michigan water. What was it, yellow, brown?
No, we had well water where I grew up. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
it was sweet. It was delicious. It was delicious.
You know, oh, man. Let me ask you a serious question, and a lot of people out there are going to probably find this troublesome or maybe just not able to listen to it. So, could you marry a woman that gave you a rim job?
Absolutely. Yes.
Could you marry a woman that loves anal sex?
Anal's weird with me because it's dirty, and sooner or later, when you get older, you're gonna have sock butt, and what that means is whenever you got your dick in the ass and you pull it out real slow, that intestine part sticks to your dick and it comes out like its sock is wrapped around it. We call that sock butt. That's not supposed to happen. But it will happen while you're pooping one day and you're 65.
I heard hemorrhoids. I heard it causes hemorrhoids.
I tried it once. I tried anal once and I couldn't walk for a week. Ha ha! But don't shoot. No. Tried it once.
No rim shot here.
Yeah.
Only rim job.
And it wasn't for me. I did it, but it was like, yeah, whatever. I'd rather have pussy. That's just me. Some guys love the booty. I just prefer the gash.
Okay.
No. That's me. Maybe someone I don't care about, I would be all about hitting it from behind, a little butt action. But
yeah, that's don't care sex.
Yeah, that's exactly. Just
that's
sex.
like you know what, you're a friend.
Yeah.
You know, we both hit hard times. You like anal, I'll give you anal.
Yeah. Some girls love it though.
But if you were my wife, well, you wouldn't be my wife.
Well, see, that's
what I'm saying.
What if you?
Maybe you could be. I don't know. I think about this stuff. It's like, I don't know, man. I'm old school.
Yeah, I feel you. I see it from both sides.
But that's not to say old school didn't do the same freaking thing, because they did.
Dude, if you like butt sex, you like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you like each other, you like each other.
I'm talking about rim.
The rim.
The rim.
Yeah, that's a little dirty and
the rim is
not hygienic.
Dude, the rim, something's going on.
No, I take that back.
No, when you're offering a rim, something's going on, dude.
Yeah.
And it's not good.
Belay my last.
It's good at the time, but it's not good.
Belay my last. Not going to marry anyone that licks my asshole because I enjoy kissing my woman. Well, and every time I kissed her, I would think about my asshole.
Yeah, well, you gotta use baby wipes.
Regardless, that's my asshole. Basically, I'm kissing my asshole. I mean, don't get me wrong. You probably feel great.
Is eat shit and die the worst thing you could say to someone? Like, if you really think about it.
Yeah. I mean,
if I just shit and die.
If I tell you that, you probably won't be offended. But if you look deeper into the word, it's the phrase itself.
Eating shit's not bad enough. You also have to die afterwards.
God, that's odd. You would want to die. I think bite number one, you would want to die.
But imagine having to eat shit and then they shoot you.
What number?
You see what I'm saying?
I think the number matters. On the Bristol stool chart,
it's going to be all numbers, dude. It's going to be like a sloppy soup. You have to eat
like a bowl.
Shit. Yeah.
Oh, God.
You have to eat shit, and then they put a bullet in your head.
Each number in a bowl.
Yeah, dude.
Just mixed up to get chunky.
Yep, mixed together like a friend's custard.
Man. You know there's corn in there.
Corn
in your tush.
Dude, there's all sorts of stuff going on there, and you have to eat the bowl, and then you get shot in the head in the middle of the desert and put in a hole.
This podcast just went downhill
for
like
no
4 seconds.
For no one to ever find, dude. Eat shit and die has to be one of the worst things you could say to somebody.
Now, I'm trying to think of something worse, but that's pretty fucking bad.
Because if you think about the act. Or there's something else I can think of that would be horrendous.
Tell me. I'm all ears.
Watching your wife get raped, beaten, and murdered, and then they cut your throat.
You would want to die.
Oh man.
You would have nothing in the tank.
But that's the last thing you see. So that's bad.
Well, at least you're done seeing it. Because if you lived, you would see it every day. The worst thing they could do is not kill you.
Let's get off this. And let's get on the Bristol stool chart.
Please.
Oh man.
Now if you visit us on YouTube, we have covered this, but we're not about YouTube right now.
No, we're big time now. So we got iTunes, we have our own website.
Yeah, people love us and we're popular.
When this is launched, when your beautiful ears are blessed by the sounds coming out of your speakers,
preach.
You know we're everywhere. Facebook, iTunes, website, YouTube, Twitter. Everywhere you can go. We're all over social media, which I hate. Absolutely hate social media with a passion. Okay?
We need it, though. It can be fun.
We do need it. It's a catch-22. Yeah. But do we need it? How did they do radio in the day? How did they get noticed back in the day?
The radio.
The radio.
Radio.
So the radio would still be around. But there would only be a certain number of channels.
Okay.
And for you to get to that channel, you got to give out a lot of rim jobs.
A lot of rim jobs.
Yeah. So we probably wouldn't be on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have the capability to know so much stuff, information, it's bad.
It's a lot of information.
It's a horrible thing to be able to access all this information.
I hear people dying in over in France just had a fucking shooting.
No, it was a guy drove through a crowd.
Yeah.
And then stabbed the cop.
Okay. All that is horrible.
Yeah.
Not emotionally attached to it at all.
No, me neither.
And which is odd because I don't know him. It's horrible. I wish it didn't happen.
Exactly.
But that's the kind of things we're talking about here. Is all these things are so far away, they don't really matter.
Why do we know about them?
Yeah. They don't matter to us because it's not part of our everyday life.
I woke up this morning and I got on Facebook and I see people protesting in the streets. I believe it was London over the Brexit vote.
What's that?
They voted to leave the European Union, and no one thought it would ever happen. Like they'd win the votes, sort of like the Trump election.
Okay.
But it did.
Ooh.
Because people had enough. Okay.
It's about time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So people came together and they voted. And they left. And now people are protesting that they want it the way it was. Guess what, dude?
You can't have it both ways.
You lost a vote.
Huh.
Okay? Deal with it. Deal with it that more people wanted to leave than more people wanted to stay. Okay? What are you teaching your kids? Not to accept an outcome that is it's democratic. You voted.
You might as well give them a trophy if they lose.
You know what? Oh, I know, right? But seriously, these are parents out in the street protesting. What are you showing your kids?
Well, they'll find something positive to say. That they'll show them. I'm showing my kids this. I'm showing my kids that. But at the end of the day, they're just stamping their fucking feet like bitches.
You need to show your kids courage, passion, and Bob Ross.
Ooh, Puffy Little Clouds.
Oh,
he's on Netflix. Have you watched him?
It's our own little world here. This little squirrel up here in the tree.
It's just happy little paint over here.
Look at this little doodad. We'll put a little doodad.
Just put this over in the corner right here.
Right in the corner.
Oh, it's so pleasant.
And if you used a feathery brush and you stroke all over.
Oh, I use my fan brush over here when I put this in the middle. Turn it to the side.
You could do anything you want here. This is your little world.
Did we binge watch that?
Man, dude. That's great.
I figure once a month, my lady and me, we don't get out of bed on Sundays.
Yeah. And you watch Bob Ross.
Yeah.
And you're happy.
Well, we watch TV, and,
Big gun rights guy. Loved guns.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
So, look it up.
That's another thing, gun rights.
Everyone should have it.
You should.
Okay?
Well,
let me retract.
Help me.
Let me retract that.
Allow me to retort.
If you have a mental disorder or you have a felony, you should not.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you should not be allowed to have a gun.
Absolutely.
So I do agree with the extensive background checks.
Yeah.
Why not? You could still buy the gun.
Yeah.
It's your right to own a gun.
Yeah.
Let's just know a little more about the person, who's buying it.
Yeah.
So I lean liberal over in that area.
What do you think about just letting everybody buy a gun, but you got to pay a little more attention to people buying ammunition?
Well, it's the same thing. So
the gun ain't shit without the bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and buy it. But when you buy your ammo, we got to do a background check. We got to find out who you are. I guess that doesn't make any sense because anybody can get a bullet from a friend.
Anyone can get a gun from a
friend. I guess it applies.
But
if you're gonna buy a gun, you should be fucking not a criminal.
Yeah.
And you should be of sound mind.
And
you should be able to prove it.
I think everyone should have a gun.
Yeah.
It's your God-given right to protect yourself.
Yeah, from the government.
Yeah, who's going to protect you? You think I love cops, but as soon as someone breaks into your house, a cop's not going to be at your door. It's going to take them a little bit to answer the call.
Yeah.
All right? And it might not even be a call because you don't have time to call.
Yeah.
You need a gun.
I got mine.
Learn how to use it. You and your wife go to the range, shoot it. It's a good time.
It's a blast.
You can have a blast.
Go out to the desert.
Shooting. It's fun.
Yeah. Set up some clay pigeons.
Shoot them.
And blast them. Yeah. So much fun.
Even my kids together. If I had kids, they'd learn how to shoot a little .22.
Oh, that was the first gun I learned how to shoot.
Yeah.
It's the easiest gun ever.
I would teach them how to shoot.
And we went shooting a couple weeks ago. It's fucking awesome. And the .22, I think, was my favorite.
Of course it is.
I hit more shit with it than I did any other gun.
The .22 is the fun gun.
Yeah. It's like a BB gun.
It's like a little BB gun, but it'll kill you.
It'll kill you.
I mean, you put a bullet in someone, it's like a fucking... You're going to look like you're breakdancing when you get shot because that thing's going to be bouncing all around your body.
Fucking pinball machine.
It's like a friggin' pinball machine. It is. But everyone should be able to own them. No one should have any problems with people owning them unless they're handicapped or like mentally. I'm like a schizo. I'm sorry, but people like that shouldn't be able to own guns.
They shouldn't. I mean, sorry.
Yeah. It's not your problem. You're a schizo. You're probably born that way. And I feel bad for you. I really do feel bad for these people.
Yeah. They don't have the same choices.
No.
Well, they shouldn't.
But, it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Common sense.
Yeah.
Common sense says don't let crazies have guns. And, you just don't take everyone's guns away because there's people out there that misuse them. You fucking regulate. It's all about regulation. What are you looking at there?
No regulation.
No, regulate people getting them. You know what I mean? You can't let all the nutties have them.
You know what? This is a sad This is something sad. I don't want to be sad. This is an upbeat show, but this is getting really sad. Las Vegas used to be really nice.
I've never been.
Oh, dude.
I'm 43, never been.
You really messed up because it's shit now.
It's heard stories.
Garbage.
It's like a fucking, like Disneyland or something.
Yeah, dude, it's garbage. It's getting to the point where you can't even see the front of these hotels because they're building strip malls in front of them.
Really?
Yeah, dude. It's a disaster. You got gangs. It's a mess up there. So I do not advise anyone to go to Vegas. I mean, I know people back east, you don't go a lot, and that's fine. I usually go once a year, but we haven't gone in probably since last year. But we're not going this year.
Huh.
So, but there was a Las Vegas strip shooting. Leaves 1 dead and 1 wounded.
Today?
Yeah. It was CNN's report. Now, it's CNN. I don't know if it's real or fake.
Who knows?
But I'm going to bet on the fact that this is real because there is video.
Well,
so
the odds are in your favor with all the people that live there and that are there.
Yeah, 2 people were shot, 1 fatally, on the Las Vegas Strip on Saturday. Police spokesman has said. Wow, the shooting. The suspect barricaded on a bus, and tactical teams and negotiators are on the scene. Look, this is the problem.
Okay.
Tactical teams and negotiators came to the scene. You know what? He killed somebody, find his head, and shoot it off. That's it.
Yeah, that's
no negotiating, no nothing. This guy's a sleaze bag. He needs to be put down.
We're better off without him.
Yes.
For sure.
And people who say we're not, you're a moron.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, you sleep with him.
This guy just took someone's life. It's the worst thing you can do.
Now, I don't think this was a crime of passion, but that's a different subject.
Same thing.
You walk in, someone's banging your wife.
Yeah.
You lose your mind.
Okay.
See red.
Yeah.
And then you kill the guy.
I wouldn't kill him. I would beat the living shit out of him.
Real good.
And then I'd leave my wife. But you know what? Is it his fault? Does he know? Does he even know? Like, you can go in there and you're going to be angry because there's another guy with your wife.
Of course.
So you're going to be so mad at this guy.
But,
right? But you got to step back a minute and say, you know what? Did this guy even know?
Yeah.
Did he even? Because if he didn't, it's not his fault.
I always blame the woman.
You have to.
I always blame the woman.
Right?
Because she's not getting raped.
No.
This is a choice.
Yeah. The woman wouldn't have did it.
Yeah. Now, could it be your fault that she was led to this choice? Possibly.
No, of course. It probably is.
But it doesn't mean it's right.
It's wrong.
So, fucking, if you're going to cheat on me, cut it off.
Cut
off the relationship and go fuck
wherever you want, dude.
But if you're going to cheat and you get caught, I always blame the woman because it's, at the end of the day, it's her choice. And the guy's just trying to get laid.
Now, what do you see at every accident?
Fucked up car.
What else?
A body or cops.
What else?
People looking.
What's the first thing you probably see at a car accident?
Rubberneckers.
2 women.
Oh! I wish we had the soundboard up. That's a fucking...
Women, I love you, but it's true.
Me
and Annie do it for fun.
Oh,
because she's with me, dude. She understands.
You guys have a
She
game?
knows. She's a proud woman, but she also knows the truth. And she won't argue. What do you always see? Women. So every time we come up on an accident, we're always looking. Yep, there they are. Look at 2 girls.
You know what? I'm not surprised.
9 out of 10, and I'm not talking shit about women. Well, maybe I am, but there's a woman.
You contradicted yourself.
Yeah, I did. I do that all the time.
Yeah, but you're right.
That's what I'm saying. So it doesn't matter?
So another debate would come up. 90% of these accidents are probably from people staring at cell phones.
Oh, back to the cell phone.
So is it a man thing or a woman thing to not have any self-control?
Weren't you telling me about the stats, like with the women on the?
No, but I was telling you the other 2 days ago. We were at the light turning into fucking 50th Street where we live, and the lady in front of us has her phone up to her ear, and the light's green, and this is an arrow green. Arrow, left-hand turn.
Oh, and if they don't move quick enough, it goes.
They're done.
They're
like that.
Yes,
they're done. It's like you got 3 seconds.
Yeah.
This fucking bitch started moving.
Yeah.
And maybe 10 miles an hour. And she crept up to that 10 miles an hour wicked slow. Slow, slow. And we're behind her like, what the hell? Like, we're holding up traffic. The whole time she's on her phone. Now, whether she didn't know where she was at, or probably she might have been talking to somebody, because she turned right into the apartment complex the very first turn. It's like, fuck, man. You can't put Google on your phone and have it talk to you? How about speakerphone? How about Bluetooth?
Remember the fun days when you go traveling with your parents and they pull out the map?
Oh.
Right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you actually had to look at a map.
Oh, yeah.
And then maybe there were different colors on there for like different places you were going. You had like a little key going, a little makeshift key.
I drove cross country
like
on
a key
map.
map. Yeah. And you're driving there, you're looking at the map. Is that the same thing? Or do you have the map laying in the passenger seat and you're looking over at the map every now and then, not watching the road? Is that the same thing as looking at a phone?
If you are single and using a map while you're driving, fucking shoot yourself in the head because you're dumb.
Well, what about the people that had to use them?
Well, then pull over and use it. Don't use this shit while you're driving.
And that's what you do see sometimes on these road trips. You see people pulled over on these scenic view spots and they're holding a map.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't remember that, but they're holding a map, dude. They're looking at maps.
Huh. Which comes back to the question.
Rand McNally.
Yeah.
You think Webster. I say Rand McNally.
Oh, Webster. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This goes to the great Pesto debate.
Oh.
Fucking, if you want to go to the great Pesto debate.
Pesto is a sauce.
Prove it.
I put it on pasta.
No.
I'll put it on pizza.
Go.
It'll consist of basil, a lot of olive oil, a lot.
Yep.
Man, I've been up early. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering. I sound like I'm having a stroke or something. But
Well, you
I'm
do.
kind of tired.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
I really
Keep going. Please.
Pesto is a sauce.
Please embarrass yourself.
I probably am embarrassing myself, but you know what? I put it on something as a sauce,
Okay.
so it's a sauce.
Now, you know what pesto means. The actual translation of the word means
Paste.
paste. Therefore, it's not a sauce. It's a paste.
What about tomato paste?
Tomato paste is a paste.
What does it turn into?
You have to cook it and add it to things,
But-
then it becomes a sauce.
Okay. So I win. It's a sauce.
You have no idea what you're talking
You
about.
use it as a sauce.
No. You
So,
use
no.
it as an accompaniment to create a sauce.
Yeah, exactly. So what are you going to do? You're going to put it in a bowl. You're going to pour olive oil in it. Okay.
No,
You're going to stir it
you
up.
add things to something,
And it's going to become a sauce.
then it becomes something else.
It's a sauce.
But tomato paste, paste is in the word, so it's a paste. You're not making any sense. If you take tomato paste and use it for pizza sauce, it's still paste. It's thick.
But how? But you're telling me it doesn't turn into a sauce. You're telling me it's never a sauce.
Not if it's just paste. that
But
you're using.
but okay. What is a? Let's get a little deeper. What is a fetal? What's an egg from a woman or a sperm from a man? Let's say that what's a sperm from a man?
A sperm, what is it?
Yeah, what is it? What does it turn into?
A sperm turns into
What does
an
it turn?
embryo.
Oh, come on, dude. It turns into a baby. What does pesto turn into? Sauce. So what do you say when some girl's pregnant? She's having a baby.
She's drinking the sauce.
Okay? You're not.
Damn, I'm funny.
She's got to be if she's getting pregnant this day.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it's a sauce. Whatever something turns into is what it is.
That makes
You
no
can't judge someone until they're dead.
That makes no sense.
Right? So when pesto becomes a sauce, it's dead.
You are a fucking idiot.
It made its final place.
How do you get so dumb?
How?
Are you even smoking shit?
I don't smoke.
Well, something's got wrong with your brain.
I've been up
These
early.
things are so simple.
You're saying it's a paste. Okay, fine.
It is a paste.
But is it not also a sauce? That's what I'm saying.
It's not. Because the
So
word
pesto
paste,
never turns into a sauce.
It doesn't.
So so they just based it on pizza and stuff.
Exactly.
And that's the same thing with tomato sauce.
It's a paste.
So tomato sauce starts off as a paste as well.
No.
Sure it does.
Tomatoes are, take tomato,
Okay.
you blend it up,
Yeah.
now you got potato,
You got paste.
wet water.
You got paste.
You cook it down, you boil it.
You got paste.
And the water evaporates. Evaporation means concentration in flavor and texture. So that means you have a paste.
See,
It's
can't.
thick.
I'll never win with this guy.
Well, because you're wrong.
He's a cook. He knows.
Well, you come to me for these answers. When I want Yankee stats, I'll come to you because I know I don't know.
I do know this.
All right, go.
Men who eat salads just our men.
It's fucked up because
No, it's not.
A good salad is good.
Would John Wayne eat a salad?
John Wayne died with 20 pounds of fucking raw meat in his colon.
No, that's not true.
All right, 18.
No, that's not true.
A lot.
No.
Dude, he ate steak every night because he was rich.
That doesn't mean it was in his colon.
It takes 7 days
Look it up.
Fucking 4 ounces of red meat to process in your body.
Look it up.
I did. That's how I know. I don't spit this shit out because I don't know.
And he looked it up.
What do you know about John Wayne?
I know John Wayne was a man.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a giant belly.
Yeah.
And it wasn't fat. It was food.
But he's John Wayne.
He hasn't.
Hold on. You're gonna eat. Hold on. You're gonna eat well. You're gonna be in shape, right?
I like.
But when you die, only your friends and family will know you, not the whole world. Everyone knows John Wayne, and John Wayne didn't eat salad. He left it for the rabbits.
He should have. He would have pooped out all that fucking meat.
But he's John Wayne. This is what I'm saying.
We may have got more out of the guy. He had more to give.
No, I don't think that's what it was.
I remember we talked about this. I may have got the amount wrong.
Yeah, probably.
But his autopsy had plenty of undigested meat.
Keep going because I'm gonna.
Pull up the facts. We need to get a fact guy.
We really do. So, if anyone wants a job, what, $25 an hour?
Yeah, $25 an hour, and we won't pay you ever. So, yeah, he had a shit ton of fucking undigested meat. If you have, I believe, 4 ounces of red meat, it takes 7 days for that to process through your body, turn into Bristol stool, and get the fuck out of here. Now, if you eat a giant steak because you have giant money like John Wayne, it's going to take a long time for that thing to process and then evacuate your colon. So, the rumor was that he ate steak every night.
That's what it was, a rumor.
Yeah. Now, I wasn't there, so I don't know. But you don't get a belly that big by not eating a lot. You know, I'm sure he drank his fill. That's what they did back then. They didn't know this.
Okay, we have the debunker.
All right.
This isn't about John Wayne. It's about meat and colon in general.
Go.
Okay. The title sounds the worst carnival guessing booth of all time.
You can't read English?
No, I'm reading it, but it's actually an important question.
All right, go. Sorry.
Many otherwise bright people believe the long-standing urban legend that the average human intestine is packed with a delicious meat filling like a Hot Pocket, I guess. 5 pounds of meat is the most commonly quoted quantity, thanks in large part to quote in the movie Beverly Hills Cop, of all places. But this factoid is, if you'll pardon the expression, full of crap. You're about to get schooled.
Is that fucking Huffington Post?
No,
already?
I don't read.
So what is this? Tell me your fact.
The correct answer to the question above is 0.
So 0 what?
There's no meat in your colon. Okay, hold on.
Talking about your intestine.
Unless you just shove some flank steak or something up there. And if that's what you're into, more power to you, buddy. Meat isn't the food that's hardest for the body to digest. That would be dairy products for some people. Veggies full of complex sugars, beans and cabbage, for example, for others. Meat gets broken down by the stomach pretty effectively in a matter of 4 to 6 hours.
All right.
There's also the fact that the colon doesn't really have room for 5 pounds of any food. Even a pound of meat impacted up in there would land you in the hospital with rectal bleeding and excruciating pain.
Which makes sense, because you can only put so much in a colon, so it goes to your intestines. It just doesn't move.
So eat all the red meat you guys want, but I try not to eat animals.
Now pull up another one. Pull up another one that backs that up. Because you can go anywhere and get the answer that you're looking for.
I just clicked on. There were a bunch of them.
Well, no, find again.
No. All I'm saying is...
That's how you back it up. All right? You back it up by finding more than one. Because
if
I wanted to find the opposite of that on the internet, I could.
Yeah, but how do you know those...
I don't know what's right.
Okay, so say you found 4 of them.
Okay.
That say one thing. And you find one of them that says the other.
Yeah.
You're probably going to believe the one.
I would believe the one that makes...
Over the 4 that are saying the same exact thing. Think about that one.
I don't know.
Get some
I know
gut rot
when I eat
there.
meat, and I eat a lot, my stomach comes out. And it just fucking, I just feel better when I poop.
Well, of course.
Because it's gone. So something's in there. What is it?
Nothing.
What's the magic?
It's your intestines. It's what it is.
It's got to be the intestines. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. All I know is it's time to get out.
Get out.
It's been a wonderful ride tonight.
Really? No top 5? No nothing?
Hope you enjoyed it.
Really?
Daddy's hurting.
We got to go band of the day at least.
Well, all right.
Band of the day. We have a format that we have to stick to. All right? It's because you're an alcoholic. And you get up.
I had no drink. I had 2 Guinnesses.
All right. So
but I'm tired.
I hit a topic. You hit a topic. We're going to go top 5. Top 5 beers. Go. Start at 5. Work your way down.
I don't drink beer that much.
Top 5 things that you enjoy alcoholic beverage. I know she had a Guinness tonight. You had 2.
All right, I would have to go probably. Let's do Peroni.
Okay.
5.
Very nice.
Stella.
Okay.
4. Heineken 3.
Mm-hmm.
Guinness 2. And Jameson 1.
I knew it was going to be number 1. Mine would be... I'll go Guinness 5.
Guinness is good.
Guinness is delicious. Murphy's, number 4. Stout. So those are my 2 stouts. Number 3, I would have to go with the Peroni.
Peroni's solid.
Peroni's solid beer.
It really
all
is.
around. Number 2, I'm going Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh, man, I got stories about Pabst.
I got the PBR. Here's how I drink it. I take my glass, I take a lime, and I go around the rim. And then I roll it in kosher salt. And then I take Clamato, not the Picante, just a regular Clamato, which is clam juice and tomato juice.
Loaded with sugar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I fill it up in there. It's got MSG in it too, but I don't fucking care.
Who cares?
Yeah,
at that
I'm
point?
going big. And then I put the PBR in it, and that's how I drink it. Phenomenal. Then, number 1 would be Jameson. That's my top 5.
Oh, dude, Jameson's
Top
got to
5.
be number 1.
All right, so band of the day. We had Christopher Shane before. I'm going with Authority Zero because we're going to keep it local. Authority Zero, frontman Jason DeVore. Back in the 2000s, I met this fellow and at a place called Jugheads. Jugheads was a very loud and shitty dive bar, and they played there all the time, and they were horrible. They were a horrible band, but they were just working through things and getting better, you know. But I met a bunch of people that I'm still friends with today because of this band.
Because of the beer.
Authority Zero, the band.
I thought you were talking about beer.
No, we're going band of the day.
Oh, man. See,
we're
I
moving
nodded
forward
out.
because you got to get out of here. I know.
I nodded out.
Trying to push it. So, yeah, so these guys, the only original member left is Jason DeVore.
Why are you looking at my 6-pack right now?
I can't help it. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. They have a bunch of albums out, and I like all of them. So that's Arizona's number 1 punk band. Go check them out. Love them. They do a lot of touring.
How do you find them if you're like Midwest or East Coast?
AuthorityZero.com, Spotify, definitely on there. iTunes, they're on there. They have many albums, and I'm telling you, I dig them all. And I'm not super close with Jason DeVore, but I do know the fella, and whenever I see him, I get a hug. And I'm cool with that. So maybe one day we'll get him on our podcast. That would be swell. I've already been talking to people, and someday we might get these people in here and actually talk to them.
I mean, but next week I really want to talk. I mean, this has been bothering me, but obviously, right now I can't do it. Why the nipple is frowned upon.
I like saying areola.
See, when I hear areola, it's like a big one.
Areola.
It's like a big one.
Like salami.
Yeah, like a salami.
Pepperoni might be
it takes up like
as big as I can go.
It takes up like the whole boob, like the bottom of the boob.
True. Yeah.
You're all beautiful out there.
I love it. All right, let's go. Let's go with recipe of the day real quick. We're gonna go with basil pesto. Whatever you put in pesto becomes that pesto. So if you put arugula instead of basil, it's arugula pesto. Still a paste, and let's go with basil pesto. Take a shit ton of basil and pine nuts and olive oil, salt and pepper, lemon juice, and fresh. Don't fucking skimp on it. Fresh Parmesan cheese. Parmesan Reggiano.
It's got to be fresh. All cheese has to be fresh.
Absolutely.
Come on, don't be buying that packaged stuff.
Yeah, have some fucking
You're
self-respect.
better than that.
Yeah, you are. America and wherever else. Whoever hears this. World. So yeah, olive oil that baby. Blend it until you get the consistency that you want. And then common sense says taste it and adjust it. If you need more lemon, add more lemon. Need more salt? Add more salt. Not fucking rocket science out here. Let's go to shout outs and we'll go to Twitter. This is what we do. We're pretty active on Twitter. So if you've liked us, we're going to give you a little shout out here. Let's go. Let's go. Bringing it up here. All right, we got it. Let's go. Old Cracker. Old Cracker's been very active. Brian Rouse. And 85% Sam Levine.
Oh, Cletus.
Cletus is an OG. Cletus was actually...
Haven't heard from Cletus.
Yeah, he's not as active as he used to be.
Love Cletus.
Old Cracker, I saw him singing with his dog. He was singing about a Jeep, and his dog, and I believe a beer or something like that. He made a video, and he was singing. It was fucking great.
Good for him.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, happy people are good people, okay?
Yes.
So
God bless America and stuff.
Let's all accept everything that's happening and move on with our lives and make some money.
That's right.